Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to Pay No Commission. In the next couple of minutes, I'm going to share with you a few important tips on how to write your own great property description for realestate.com.au. If you choose to sell privately, then it is up to you to write your own property description. Now, most property owners are pretty good at this, but some people need a little bit of a prod. So hopefully I can give you some great tips right now. It is also important to remember that if you do choose to hire a traditional real estate agent, you should always check that the property description is accurate and is as good as it can be before the agent submits it to realestate.com. Because sometimes they do make mistakes or they don't get you to proof it first. Now, your photographs on realestate.com are going to act like a virtual open home. Your potential buyers are going to check out all of the photos of your property and they will know straight away if they like the look of your house or not. Now, it is very important to keep in mind that regardless of whether they like your property's photos or not, if your property is in their desired location and in their budget, your potential buyers will most definitely go on to read your property description. So you must tell the best story that you can about your home. You want to excite your potential buyers and evoke their curiosity. You want to make it sound like the best place to live in ever. You want to get them in the door for an inspection. So, best thing to do before you begin is to grab a notepad and start making a list. I want you to think back to when you bought your property. Why did you buy it? What was it that drew you to your property and to that location? And what are the things that you just love about your home and your neighbourhood? Because chances are that your buyer will be looking for exactly the same things. So write them all down. And then think of all the benefits that there are to living in your home and its location. What conveniences are there that you just love? Or what conveniences are there that you may be taking for granted? Write them all down. Then think of all the potential that your property has. By potential, I mean, could an area of your home be easily transformed into a home office, or teenagers retreat, or parents retreat? Or would it suit redevelopment? Or is it a renovator's delight? Sometimes your home might not have the exact things that your buyer is looking for, but if you mention the potential possibilities, you may well inspire all the different types of buyers to come for an inspection. You've really got to think outside the square and think of all the draw cards that your property has. So you have your list of great things about your home or investment property. So when it comes time to turning your list into a property description, you want to make sure that you put all of the best gems into a really nice short story. And if possible, write it like a guided tour through your home and how it functions. You want to write a really nice description of all the great features that your property boasts and the benefits of living there. Most importantly, do it with passion and put some love and excitement into it. Now, in Pay No Commission's coaching mentoring program, I go into a lot more detail on writing your property description, but I've tried to keep this short for you today. I just want to tell you too that in our program, we have dedicated a whole module on the psychology of buyers and sellers, in which I explain all of the different types of buyers. For example, there are your first home buyers. They're usually governed by price, but they usually have the energy and the time to do improvements. Then there is your family buyer, who is looking for space and convenience to schools and playgrounds and things. And there is the investor, who is primarily interested in financial returns. That's just to name a few of the different types of buyers. In the psychology of buyers and sellers, I will help you to identify all of the different types of buyers, so then you can easily understand what their wants, needs and desires are. This makes writing a property description and communicating with your potential buyers so much easier. There are also heaps of tips on how to be one step ahead of all of these different types of buyers. You will learn what documentation and information to have ready for each type of buyer. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I've ignited your passion and creativity and given you some useful tips for your property description. If you think this might help any of your friends, then I would love you to click on the share button. And if you want to know more about what Pay No Commission's coaching, mentoring and marketing program covers, then please click on the link below and I'll tell you more.